certification. The first focus study of the assembly process in which we will explain in a detailed and congruent way everything that the assembly process takes, as well as everything it means, the different types of assembly applications, not only the automotive industry, if not also for any type of industry.
Se dejó de ver la presentación, ¿verdad?
¿Se dejó de ver? Déjenla vuelvo a compartir, perdón. ¿Ya se ve?
Sí, de hecho, empezaron bien.
Okay, objective. The primary objective is to reduce the labor cost through the implementation in manual system. The final effect of automation is depend on the process technology used by the company. Automotive assembly is one of the main topics of importance in relation engineering because all quality system manufacturing process, etc.
Introduction. In this project shows the word that is used in the assembly process and is very important in most of in the industry and in our career. Terra dedicate, however, is dedicated to the assembly system for automotive system. The automobile assembly process is a sequential set of operation in which its manufacture is organized piece with piece since its construction is very complex. These methods are standard and efficient, which is why they have been off the market for many years. And within the automotive assembly tier are factors that based from the materials used to the assemble time of part on production line according to design management. Mechanical assembly involves the use of different complex methods to mechanically clamp two or more parts together. Most of the process are very easy to identify. My team found it interesting to focus on this assembly as it's very complex and important in the industry and in our career because it's necessary.
Antecedents or story of the vehicle. The stories begin in the United Kingdom and USA at the end of the 18th century. And the first prototypes of car were used exclusively for the military at the time.
Locations. Countries where the most cars are manufactured. China, 27.8 million units. United States, 11.3 million units. Japan, 9.7 million units. India, 5.2 million units. Germany, 5.1 million units. Mexico, 4.1 million units, South Korea, 4 million units, Brazil, 2.9 million units, Spain, 2.8 million units, and France, 2.3 million units.
The process. Number one, pieces. The individual parts of car are built in different factories throughout the country, and these parts are transferred to the central car build factory and trains or trucks, and that is where the vehicle is actually assembled.
Process number two, start with the frame. Cars are built from scratch. The frame in the car is secured on an assembly line, and from there, the vehicle will be built piece by piece.
The process number three is the installation of the parts. The freight moves through the assembly line, and it is from there that the installation of the parts begins. The suspension, the fuel tank, the axles, the wheel drums, the driving axles, the steering box, the gearbox, and gear system are all installed at this stage. And the process number four is engine installation and transmission. In the vehicle, they are housed in the place corresponding to the engine and transmission. Usually, this is done by robots. As the components can be extremely heavy, the workers secure the parts in place.
And the process number five is construction of the body. The next thing is to be built the body of the car, and the chassis is arranged in the lower part at and the panels, and the front and rear door pillars are at.
Process number six, body components, and the latest body components are installed, including doors, bonnet, fenders, trunk cover, and bumpers.
Process number seven, inspection and washing. The worker is taken to an inspection area where is it checking and any dents of damage. Once approved, the entire vehicle is thoroughly washed to remove all residues.
The process number eight. This process is very important and interesting because they use the robots, especially calibrate robots perform the painting jobs, and then the car is placed in hidden area where the painter is to characteristic.
The process number nine is internal operation. The operators take the body of the car and install it all electrical wirings, lights, seats, inner panel of the doors, clutch, brakes, accelerator, the wheel, and all the windows except the windshield.
Number 10 is chases on bodywork. And in this part, using robots, the robots fix and secure the windshield and place it its prepared place in the car. The car is equipped with his battery, tires, antifreeze, and oil.
The process number 11, the test drive. The vehicle is launched and drive to a test area to ensure it meets the manufacturer's appropriate quality standards.
Conclusion. In this work, each of the assembly process and their characteristics were analyzed. We also looked the impact they have had on the world and the beginning of it. We learned everything related to the types of assembly and their design as will their function and application that we could give them.
Thank you, teacher and classmates. It's all.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Perfect.